Hi everyone. So today we are going to start a chapter for the 10th class from the geography, and the chapter is resources and development. And so now this is the chapter we are going to deal. So here this chapter is very important in the geography. So now we will focus on the resources, and next we will be focusing on the development. So now first of all we have to understand what is resources. So resources is the things which is available in the environment, which is useful, valuable, importance and necessity for the humanity. We can call as a resources. So when the things is useful, we can call as a resources. When it has a value, we can call as a resources. If the things is important for the people, that things we can call as resources. And when it fulfill the demand of the people, those things we can call as a resources. And therefore we can say that resources is if the things is useful, valuable, important and necessity, then we can say that that is a resources. And now we are going to move to the classification of the resources. So if we move to the classification of the resources, it has a different segment of the classification on the basis of origin, exhaustibility, ownership and the state of development. So today we will be mainly focusing on the first two parts. So first of all we have to understand on the basis of origin what is resources. So on the basis of origin, the resources is divided into biotic and abiotic. So a biotic resources, what is biotic resources? So biotic is the things which is living and which is obtained from the biosphere. So that is what we can say as the biotic resources. So for example, the flora which represents the plants, and the fauna that represent the animal, and all the living creature that will becomes under the biotic resources. And the next is the abiotic resources. So abiotic is the opposite of the biotic. So this things is a non-living. So do you think there are non-living things also can be part of the resources? Yes. There are certain things there is no life, but we can say that that is the resources. For example, the sun, the land, and the water, and the rock and the mineral. These are the things there is no life at all, but at the same time we can say that that is resources. Why? Because we know that resources means the things which is useful, valuable, importance and necessity for us. And now let us move to the next part. So on the basis of exhaustibility, the resources is divided into two parts. One is renewable and number two is non-renewable. So now what is renewable resources? Actually, renewable resources are the things which can be reused or reproduced by the physical or chemical or the mechanical process. For example, the sunlight, the wind and the tidal and the wave and the water, these are the things will be the part of the renewable resources. Why? Because these things we can reuse and reproduce again. So there is no end of those things. So that will be the part of renewable resources. And now next is the non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources is the things which we cannot produce again. So once we use, it takes a million of years to form. So those things will be the part of non-renewable resources. For example, the petrol, the coal, the oil, or the natural gas, the minerals, these are the things once we use, we cannot use again. It will be finished and it will take a million of years to form. So that will be the part of non-renewable resources. So today we discuss what is a resources. So I hope you got a basic idea about these things, and if you have the doubt you can ask, and the next part we will be discussing on the next video. So thank you, and thank you so much.